I invite you to place one or two hands on your heart. And let's presence this moment in time, no matter who you are, where you are, and how you are, with the power of 5 mindful breaths. With hands over the heart, you offer that heart hug. Opens the same part of your brain as if you receive a hug. Wish yourself wellness. Offer that inner love to echo and bleed throughout the body temple. Breathe in, breathe out, blink your eyes, and mobilize. Take it into 1 mindful minute of intuitive movement. Get up, stretch, massage. See you in a minute. Breathe in, breathe out. Opportunity to be acknowledged. There's always a prompt. What is your relationship with? This whole world, this whole life is what is your relationship with? If you'd like to be acknowledged, I'm happy to acknowledge you. Hey, Maggie, in Calgary, Grand Rising to you. How open and curious are you? Some days more than others. 7, curious about pelvic health and digestion. Me too. So, Yamuna balls. There's actually a YouTube channel of Yamuna. I'm not an affiliate, unfortunately. But yeah, there's a whole thing on pelvic health. Sitting on this, using it in your abdomen. It's awesome. So I'm actually curious about that too. It's part of my morning routine some days. Welcome, Carol. North Carolina, 5. Ancient Egyptian rituals. That's my fake ethnicity. Everyone thinks I'm Egyptian. I'm sure I was in another incarnation. Definitely. Yasmin, hey sis. So cool, the 3 people that shared, I've actually met in person. I recently came back from Miami, Florida, and I got to meet another Insight Timer community member in person. It happens. I walk my talk with valuing the virtual, vibrational, and the density of bodies. So know that it's possible. Yasmin, 8, learning. Since I'm currently an educator, curious about my ability to reinvent myself so that my life reflects what I actually desire. Join the club. Let's hold each other accountable and let's do this. Governments will always want to govern. This will always want to be that. Can you design your life? We can be brave and definitely try, right? Mora? Cambria. That sounds Italian. California. 5. Currently have a twisted ribs. Ooh, that's definitely something to be curious about. Making me curious. Hey, Steph. I know I saw a picture of you and Michelle. It was such a beautiful photo of beaming, love, joy, curiosity, play. I haven't been near the internet, so I haven't been able to find out why and where, but I guess you were back home in the Northeast. Awesome. Yeah, she's just beaming. Amazing. Hello, Peace. Thank you, Peace. Yeah, I have a bit of a different look. My friend was like, get rid of your hair. You look better. Your profile. I'm like, fine. And then you can play with facial hair, I guess. So here I am. Version 1000.0. Yeah, this is my daddy's. This is from Maggie. And yeah. All right. Thank you for those who wanted to share. So greetings. My name's Robert Halley. I'm a creative wellness coach, and why is that? Yeah. Oh, disconnected. So in my interface, tells you internet. And it's not that it should be clear. I'm just gonna wait it out. Oh, it's back. It's good. Yeah, you know, it's interesting. The Wi-Fi is sometimes like the wind. Yeah, it's weird. Anyhow, I'll accept the mystery of technology and we will proceed. So just in case there's some new kids on the block, I'm Robert Halley, a creative wellness coach that blends over 20 years in the performing arts with my professional and personal studies in holistic health. Boom! Here I am, founder of Withyin, Creative Wellness, to help you design creative rituals, whether it's 1 minute or 1 hour. And we value the community, not the guru of me. Happy to be a light and a facilitator, but let's do this work together. The true definition of abundance is the community care and how we uplift and uphold each other and one another. And I do that in many different ways. My openness, honestly, probably a 6 because I have a lot of beep to get done. I'm only in Canada for 2 more weeks. Then I'm relocating to Central America for a few months. So weird to say that. So I ain't got time to be open to too many new things. Got to get some things done and organized, and then I'll get back to being an open sponge. What am I curious about? I'm curious about the next 2 weeks. Because when you work with the boundary of time, you work with the boundary of time. So my list of wanting to see 12 people, getting certain things organized, decluttering, I'm pretty curious what is actually going to happen. I welcome you to 50 things to do on a rainy day or a cold day. 50 things to keep you active, 50 things to improve your mind, 50 things you should know, 50 to make the world a better place, 50 ways to help you digitally detox. We're using a card game that I did not make, but I love cards, and I guess you could say I'm in the card game business, even though the Wellness Oracle is in a serious revision. We're doing version 2.0 that will have a virtual component. Amazing signature product. Some of you have it, some of you know about it. I think there's 10 decks left in this historic print. You can get more info on that later if you'd like. But yeah, games are fun. It helps away from digital screen time all the time and just to guide thoughts and conversations. So that's what we'll do. Let's see what these cards and decks evoke for taking thought and ideas into our lives. Please share your thoughts about any of the topics that come up, and you're actually going to pick the cards. So are you ready to dive in? Can't hear you. Turn your mic on. Hello. Kidding. Okay. Awesome. Steph, I'm honored too, especially you're so passionate about creativity and wellness. Peace, definitely. Go to sleep. I might be too energizing for you, but happy to sense you in the vibrational world. Let's cleanse the space and we'll get to work. Hello, Ellen. Ellen, when am I going to meet you on Zoom? What's with the delay? Holding you accountable. Community breath in, community breath out. Rah! Yes, this platform's great, but it's also great to meet two-way and then of course in person when it allows. I've been inconsistent with my monthly Zoom gathering, so I'll pick the date and then it'll always be like the last Thursday or this or that. So I'll be in touch. Of course, I have my virtual offerings, but we're here to focus on this. All right, everyone. May the cards that are highest and best come through. Carole, yes, hold the vision. Let's start with, let me pick a random order. Okay, I picked it. We're going to start with things to do on a rainy day, also known as a cold day, or just a day where you just want to be introspective. The numerology today is 7 when you add up the month, the day, the year. So the 7th person that gives me a number between 1 and 44, we're going to pick that card. And I only wait, if 5 seconds goes by and no one picked, like we didn't get to 7 people, I'm just picking the last person because we do need to honor time. A number between 1 and 44. You can put an A or a D for ascending or descending. If not, we'll always default to ascending. Mara, 10 ascending. Thank you. We had 3 double 3s. Yeah, we did. Mara, though, you are the one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see. Watch an ASMR. I'm trying to read this backwards. Watch an ASMR autonomous sensory meridian response video to give your brain tingles and help you relax. So this is something to do on a rainy day, a cold day, an introspective day. And it's interesting, pieces like, Robert, can you give us some ASMR? What's funny is numerous people have asked me to. Of course, I would need to study it a bit more and see some of the top ASMRs on YouTube. I don't know if you remember, but in August I tried, actually, when I was camping, but my internet was not. Why is there beeping? Okay, it stopped. Okay, it started again. I don't know if you hear the beep. I think it's, so we had a lot of snow. Let me see. Oh yeah, definitely outside. But I'll close the window. Come on. ASMR, yeah, I thrive to do it, but the internet wasn't that strong. The thing is, you really have to know how strong your microphone is to be able to do different textures and flavors and senses like that. So, if I'm gonna do it, I'm going to do it with the quality I know that it will execute. Okay. Allow your nervous system to unravel. Feel the wave and the lisp of the waterfalls to rush through you. Oh, really? Okay. Well, maybe 2023 will evoke some ASMR. It's the morning, we're in yang energy, so I'm not going to do this right now, but apparently whispering is terrible for the person. Some of the singers in my life tell me that whispering's one of the worst things you can do. But I guess it all depends with how low you do it. Okay, so if the desire is there, maybe I'll take the spark and the initiation to explore this. Stories, creative conscious flow, who knows? Apparently some ASMR people, they just read recipe books. Okay, the workshop is done. Thank you. Is there any people on that you recommend on Insight Timer? I guess I can look it up. I'll look into it. Rumi Oracle cards, that sounds so great. I'll take your request. I will. I love Rumi. Remember, I used to have a live called Robert Reads Rumi in the Hammock? There's just too many programs. I'll look into it. Aw, thanks, Steph. Any other questions, comments, concerns? We're here to be a brain bank together. I'm the voice, I'm the face, yes. Does anyone else have anything to say about ASMR? What they love, what they don't like, what they prefer? Any other famous people that you'd like me to know about to get some inspiration? That was the first time piece. I was in the hammock yesterday for slow down, relax, do nothing, and be. So I have a little bit of something sinus-wise, from the hot to hot yoga to coming to cold, but I'm doing all right. We'll see, Ellen. So it's the first time Yasmin has heard that. It stands for this. You can take a screenshot if you want. Autonomous sensory meridian response. Yeah, it's pretty famous, Yasmin. It could be someone's voice, but it could also be things like this. So it's sounds that give your nervous system like, oh, it's very tantric, sensual. Could be this. Let me try to make my alien sound and see if that would work too. Shut up! Okay, it's this. We'll see, we'll see. Where'd the sound go? Oh. Oh, sorry, I just meant the soundscape. All right, so we're good with that. Let's move on. Breathe in. Breathe out. 50 things to make the world a better place. The seventh person that gives me a number between 1 and 44, we're going to pick that card. Put an A or a D, ascending, descending. This damn alarm, hopefully it's not too loud for you. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Seventh person, or in 5 seconds, I'm just picking someone. Stephanie, descending, so the last person, even if we didn't get to the numerology of the day. 18, descending. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Let's see. And it's always interesting when, if it's very relevant to the person that picked the card. So let's see if this is relevant for you, Steph. But of course, you pick for the collective consciousness. So this is a way to make the world a better place, according to this author that we will discuss. Start a jar of wondrous things. Every time you notice beauty, have a happy experience, or feel moved, write it on a slip of paper and put it in the jar. Feeling blue? Pull one out and remind yourself of life's little pleasures. What a beautiful response. Stephanie approves. Maggie as well. The idea to get a nice jar at the thrift store. And Ellen loves it for Steph. Yeah, it's like a God box. What's a God box, Maura? A joy jar, so there's many different ways. This is popular actually for New Year's Eve rituals. So you do it throughout the whole year. It could be a gratitude jar, and then on New Year's Eve. It's so nice, eh? You get to relive the year and have more of a extended, long experience. There's more than just dancing or eating or drinking, right? How can you bring that glory and appreciation to the miracle that you got to have another year? Such an unpredictable planet. I will admit I have heard of this before, and I've always failed to create a habit. I think it's because I didn't like cut up the papers and they weren't right beside the jar. But if you create a sacred space, almost like an altar, put the jar maybe in the middle of your house. Get everyone involved. So that you do it, right? Because if it's not easy, you're not going to do it. Put the pens beside it, cut up the nice little papers. Boom, boom. Who's going to do it? Let's start 2023 this way. So, anything that sparks joy, gratitude, things that Maura offers. Yeah, let's do it. That'll be so wonderful. And of course, you don't have to wait till December 31st. Beautiful. Just makes it tactile, right? And then you can ritualize it. How interesting. You can reach into a jar and pop a pill, which I know we need once in a while. Or you can reach in a jar and pull out some happiness, some joy, some gratitude, and bask in the glory of that. Of course, we can also not even do words. Do a doodle. There's no rules. Stephanie's making it now. You're cutting the papers out. Do it. Do it! I'm going to do it too. I actually think I have my jar somewhere. Let's do it. Come on. Beautiful. So glad you resonated with that, Steph, and reminded this for us, especially at the end of the year. It's such a glorious thing to start and to carry it throughout the whole year. Yay! What do you mean, Mara? What kind of thoughts? Beliefs are just thoughts you keep thinking. So what kind of thoughts? It's also the monkey mind, so not every thought needs to go in there. Connect and create wonder. Baby! Denzel got me doing the gratitude jar a while ago. Yeah, again, we're not making things up. This is popular, but I'm glad you got that habit, Erica. Awesome! I don't want to fail this year, but it's hard if you like travel and stuff like that. But maybe I'll travel with an envelope, and that way it's just easy in the suitcase or the backpack. Then I come back home to Canada and I'll throw it in the jar. I'm saying it out loud because I'm like, no excuses. Okay. Let me write it down. So ASMR, Rumi Oracle, what else? See, you give to me as much as I give to you. I want life to be a win-win experience. Again, I love facilitating, but how can we make it so it's this regenerative, energetic... Thank you, Steph. I'm writing it down because I might forget. But yeah, going away for 3 months, I can definitely keep some slips in an envelope, and then I can still do it. No excuses. Can you set yourself up for success? Are you setting yourself up with success? It does take discipline. I've said it before. The 3 things that will help you thrive and evolve and in these ever-changing times where there's all these ups and downs, pandemics, plandemics, creativity, adaptability, and the secret sauce, which is the hardest part, discipline. So yes, it takes discipline. Envelope for jar slips. Whew. And these Insight Timer lives, any type of ritual will help us keep the discipline, because there's a million things happening and a million thoughts to sway you, to be recycled into certain marketing campaigns or the story of pain bodies. Hello, Knits. All the best at work, Mora. Yes, indeed, Ellen. Testify. Let's go. So let's find out some ways to help you digitally detox. I know it's ironic because we're digital right now, but it's vibrational. You don't have to look at me. Just listen. The seventh person in number 1 to 44 with an A or a D will pick that card. Number 1 to 44, who's it going to be? I'm countering the effects of sitting. I just rehung my bamboo mobile. Okay, 5 seconds. Last person will be picked. Kitty, you are the one. Are you a human or an actual cat? Because your avatar photo is a cat. Your paws are warm enough and you know how to type? That's pretty impressive. Do you understand English? Oh, it's a pic of your cat. Well, whoever you are, hello. You want 33 ascending. Okay. But we're going to go down. I'll just count down that way. 44, 43, 42, 40. 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33. So this is a way to help you digitally detox. Let's see if you need to hear this. Owner of the kitty cat. Okay. I don't even think I like that word. How do you own a cat? Cat mom? Cat mom. So to the cat mom, get creative. What were we talking about? Get creative, yo. Yeah, the cat owns you for sure. Get creative. Completing creative tasks that give you satisfaction is a great way to replace your digital dopamine hits. Paint a picture. Do some cross stitch. Or write, or cook something special. So how are you going to replace your digital dopamine hit? So the idea is to be creative. Hello! Creative wellness coach and visionary. And you're here because you appreciate creativity. So yeah, Steph's here, also creativity coach. Hello. So it's pretty cool you picked this because we bathe in it. We swim in creativity. We honor this. I'm even normalizing it on digital. It's like, yo, some people do draw listening to Insight Timers, which is great. So you balance it out. But of course, the intention is if you are with that habit, even the addiction of reaching for your phone, endless scrolling, or, oh, I can always clean my emails, or another YouTube video. It's good to not be dependent on it. So, human of Kitty, what are you going to do? What do you like to do that's creative? Anyone else want to drop? Oh, you made a statement. I lack creativity, and that's why I love your inspiration. But nice to know cooking is part of that since branching out with culinary arts. Okay, so I might be like over 20-year performing artist, a creative fool at times, a creative coach. But honey dear, creativity is everything, honestly. It could even be how you brush your teeth. Switch hands. Put your foot on the bathroom ledge. Get some like lunge action. Put a ball under your foot. Do some reflexology while you brush your teeth. I know someone that like prays while she brushes her teeth. It's literally her time with God creator. So hell yeah, that cooking is an art. It's definitely creative. Everything is art. It's the mindset. Even if you're like a formal businessman, how do you dress yourself? How do you color code? How do you go upstairs? How do you choose to say hello, goodbye? You are a divine artist. You are consciously creating every moment of the day. Know it. You don't need permission. Do it. Ba-dum-ba. Anything else to add? Because I'm mic dropped on that. Kitty, I like human of Kitty. I like music and to move to it, but not sure you'd call it dance. It doesn't need to be called dance. It's creative exploration, intuitive exploration. Thank you for testifying, especially because you picked that card. Awesome. Yes, thank you for consolidating that statement, Steph. Steph says creativity is a mindset. It's true. Don't wait for someone. Don't wait for a certificate, a course. I actually read a very moving story a few days ago. We all know the famous quote, "Beauty is in the eye of the beholder." I get it, but it was a flip. Beauty is in the eye of the beholden. I was like, psh. And it's true. If you put those jeans on and you think you look good, if you put that makeup on and you think you look good, if you heal something in your heart, if you let something go and that makes you feel lighter and more beautiful and free, even if nothing changed with your appearance, and you just have that glow of confidence, beauty, ease, and grace, people will see that, sense that. And that's why sometimes you're like, whoa, I can't believe that person's with that person. Doesn't matter. Beauty, creativity, it's what you evoke within. Hence why it's always worth taking that journey with Yin. Ba-dum-bum-ch. Let's take a breath. That was a lot. Hopefully you resonated with some of it. Well, we're just past the halfway point. I am gonna... The goal is for this to be an hour. Oh my gosh, I didn't warm my voice up enough before this live. Whether you're a new kid on the block or not, thank you so much for your time, your attention, your energy, your participation. If you'd like to support my work, please check out some of the other talks and meditations. I literally have like 50 I'm gonna add. When I get to El Salvador, I'll have less distractions and I'll upload a lot more. yeah, I appreciate your support. Leaving a review, a rating. The goal is to actually create some 10-day, 30-day courses, and all of that will help me with my ratings to be eligible for a course. So thank you so much. Of course, I'm open to any donations if you'd like to support me that way, if it's in your means. Or you can tell people about me. Bottom right corner, if we're not connected, you know I'm here to serve and to have a good time with the highs and lows of life. And our group has been changed to Rose, Thorn, and Seed. Come daily, weekly, monthly. Tell me what you're celebrating. That's your rose. Tell me your thorn. What was a pain point? And then what's the seed of potential that you're planting? It's a beautiful place to witness. Thank you, Human of Kitty, for your energy exchange. Let's go on to what's something we should know? According to who? Apparently this person. Something we should know. Seventh person will pick the card 1 to 44. Let's go. I'm gonna mute my sound because I think I need to blow my nose. And I don't think that's very ASMR. Let me mute this, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I trust you can hear me. We're picking the last card in 5 seconds. Yasmin, 28 ascending. So we'll count down, even though it's honoring the up. 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 37, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28. Yasmin, this is something you should know. Why don't you know this by now? Maybe you know it. Let's see. Oh my gosh, it's long. Self-defense is not about winning a fight, but about disabling someone so you can run away. Learn to escape if someone has your wrist and where to hit or kick to give you the time to escape. Invest time to learn and practice these moves. Even if you're a lover and not a fighter, you know, this is a world of contrast, chaos, and duality. And who knows, right? Who knows? It's a skill. Do you know this, Yasmin? Living in Brooklyn? Out of curiosity, or did this deck of cards bring this to the surface for something that maybe it's good for you to know? I actually learned, if anyone has any like YouTube channels or people you think could teach some of these escape methods, please let us know, because I don't. But I love that. What did it say? Self-defense is not about fighting and winning. It's about escaping and disarming. So Yasmin, nope. Odd. I do feel like I need to escape from a situation. Hopefully it's not a physical violence situation. You don't have to tell us, but we hold you in the light for you to find the path of least resistance, for you to find more harmonious grounds. So that's an invitation if you want to self-study that. It's getting me curious. Yeah, I watched a video about if you're in the car and someone goes behind you or something. something about like rearranging the seatbelt, and then you like go back quickly. I have to refresh myself. Anyhow, it came to the surface, so if you are in our circle community, maybe share some resources, a YouTube video. It's good to know, how are you going to escape with a wrist grab, right? Obviously, like, you go through that point. I know if someone grabs you, it's like bend your knees. Whoa! You just like bend down and it's brought to the surface, so let's be aware of that. And I'm sure it just takes a few minutes. How do you get out from a wrist grab? How do you get out from a neck choke? Let's figure it out. Not that we're attracting those situations, but it's just a life skill. All right. And please share in our group if you have a good resource. Breathe in. Breathe out. Remember to protect your peace. Thank you, peace. Oh my God, that's so cool. I was like, remember to protect your peace. And then peace was like, yo, I'm sending everyone strength. They need it. You're not asleep yet. And were you up for 23 hours because of work? Talk about alignment, eh? Eh? Even though I know peace is your nickname. So this is a way to improve your mindfulness. Oh, you probably had report cards or something to do before the Christmas season's out. 7th person, give me a number 1 to 44 with an A or a D. My sister teaches grade 4, I get it. Laura, you just snuck right in there. Thank you. I was about to just pick the numerology of the day. Hey, Laura. 25 ascending. Sure, let's do it. (20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So this is a way to improve your mindfulness. Maybe directly for Laura, but of course for us all. Use a new spice, herb, or condiment with your food. Notice how it changes the flavor, texture, or temperature of your meal. Are you a big cook, Laura? I actually was in Trader Joe's recently, and I think I have the spice right here, actually. And I'm like, ooh, I want to try this. This is so symbolic. So symbolic. Wondrous Things jar is completed, and I added my first one. Robert Halley, Withyin. He is wondrous. Tear. Awesome, Steph. Thanks for the group statement of walking your talk and inspiring us. Yeah, I think wondrous things I like as well instead of a gratitude jar or joy jar, because wonder is like the umbrella and there's lots under it. I'm going to do it too. Okay, back to Laura, and a way to improve your mindfulness is spices. So we don't have Trader Joe's in Canada, so... And these are like kind of cheap. If you live near Trader Joe's in the United States, you know that the spice area is pretty cheap. Like $1.99 and stuff. So they're good gifts to bring back. And they often update their spices. Laura, you still didn't... Oh yeah, you said you do cook a lot. So I have Japanese multi-purpose seasoning. This is white sesame seeds, black sesame seeds, nori, black seaweed, salt, and kelp. That's definitely going to change things up. Great little sprinkle on miso. And then I got black garlic. I'm like, what's black garlic? Yasmin, how do you... Oh, I forgot that there is Trader Joe's in New York City. Black garlic, that's new at Trader Joe's. How is it? I've never tried it. It looks good. Then I got smoked paprika. This is good on popcorn, even though popcorn's the most GMO food and addictive. Yeah, really excited about this. And it's a tin. And then I got this one, which I haven't seen before. Georgian seasoning blend. It's kind of chaotic. It says it's spicy, garlicky, deeply aromatic, and savory. Crushed chili pepper, coriander, dried minced garlic, salt, marigold, and fenugreek. Yasmin has it as well. So you approve. Sweet. I guess that's like a day trip for you, eh? To go into Manhattan. It's worth it. So yeah, play with your spices, everyone. Remember, mindfulness is not just... Mindfulness is the senses. Can you be present with what you see, hear, smell, taste, touch? Can you eat mindfully? Try a new spice. Even if it's just squeeze of lemon, squeeze of lime, fresh coriander. Try something. And then your meals can be your own meditation. Why didn't I know there's a Trader Joe's in Brooklyn? I've been away that long. Good to know. We've come to the final card. Thank you again for sharing time and space. I know it's been, I think, over 2 weeks, but it's good for you to miss me, and it's good for me to miss you and this habit. I think I'm going to take the first week of January off as well. We'll see. We will see. The 7th person that gives me a number between 1 and 44, we're going to pick that card. Ellen, 15. Are we going up or down? It's a sign that you want to connect with me. I'm going to message you to see when you'd like to join a Zoom. Descend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Trade in movie nights for something active. Go golfing, hiking, cycling with your partner or friend instead. I laugh because for active people, it's like for me, it's probably a good thing to do a movie night. I don't know if this resonated with you. Or maybe even the buzzwords. Do you golf? Do you hike? Do you cycle? But you're in the Northeast, so it's colder, but it's still really good for your lungs to breathe cold air. Yeah, I guess it's just being mindful, right? Have you had too much screen time? Are you enthralled with your TV series? Do you have a certain ritual, date night with your partner, your friends? Why not do something different? There's a lot of indoor stuff even in the cold. Swimming, dance class. I do like a winter hike as well. And sometimes you bring bird seeds and you go like this and the little chickadees come. Beautiful. Of course, have secure boots and just take your time. Yeah, I'm not really one to just stay inside in the winter. Some of the Scandinavian countries, they actually let their kids nap outside. They just bundle them up. Any other questions, comments, additions? Snowshoe today and watch a movie. You're going to do both. The card said no movies, hiking. But you are the artist of your life. And Marnie's like, I'm doing both. Snowshoe and a movie. Psh, work. Good for you. Balance. Yin and yang. Love it. Well, there you have it, folks. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Beautiful. Perfecto. So in closing conclusion, watch an ASMR video to give your brain tingles and to relax. Start a wondrous jar to write things down. So when you're feeling low or at the end of the year, you pull them out and get to really relive them. Get creative to replace the dopamine from digital, even if it's cooking or drawing or dancing. Self-defense is not about winning or fighting. It's about escaping and disarming. Please learn how to get out of a wrist grab, neck choke. Use spices for a mindful meal. Be present through the wonder of the aroma. And, balance out if you're watching too much TV. Go for a hike. Cycling, biking, or any indoor activity that moves the body. Again, Ellen, I'll get back to you in a second. I am Robert Halley, creative wellness coach. This was 50 Things to. And I will be bringing these cards to El Salvador, so we will also do this. I'll just bring like 5 of each though, so it's just one deck. If you really enjoyed this, my energy and the community we have, I would appreciate your support. I am here to serve. It's my soul service. And there's so many ways to support and keep this energy reciprocal. So you have options. You can hit some of the hearts You can say thank you in the chat. You can wish me well, other people well. You can offer a donation, thank you piece. If we're not connected, bottom right corner, perhaps listen to a talk or meditation and offer a review, which supports me to make a course one day, or just tell people about me. Of course, I have other offerings. You can check out the link in my bio. If I'm your teacher, you can message me. I do offer one-to-one complimentary consultations, and there's some social media Withyin. Zoom two-way will happen. I'll decide. If you're on my email list, you'll know. And of course, there's yoga and talking circles. The next Zoom yoga is tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern time. And I'm starting to sound nasally. I'm feeling good. There's just something there. There's just something there. So I need to rest my voice and gargle a bit. Thank you, Erica. The next live is tomorrow at 8:30 in the morning. And it's the most exciting live because it is the Wellness Wheel of Fortune! 8:30 Saturday, every other Saturday, Eastern Standard. So see some of y'all then. And there's Hatha Yoga Zoom after that. Thank you. Good night, good morning, greetings. You are loved. You are love. Fantabuloso. I'll still message you. Godspeed, all you need. Sweetness and light from Marnie. And that beeping is still going on outside. Rawr. Oh, it was the Erica in Buffalo. I think you changed your photo, so I got confused. This is from Erica in Buffalo. Maggie in Calgary is my dad's ring. If you want me to bling it up or wear something, you can just send it to me. Totally not necessary. Ciao.